I've got a pretty cool build today. It's the Keychron Q1. We're going to be putting Milky Yellows on it. It's a client build. Putting that on the stock aluminum plate. The Q1, you know, it has the version 1 had some pinging issues, so we'll do some modding, see if we can get rid of that. And then client's looking for a kind of a more deeper muted sound, so and then the marbly sound. So we'll end up doing instead of a PE foam, I've put switch pads underneath. We'll do tape mod as well. Probably put some polyfill in the bottom as well. And then to top it, we've got a sexy keycap set, Infinikey Vanir. Such a good set. So there's the Keychron. So no, the other client that I told you about, that board has already been built and sent. It turned out really good. So I did take off the Keychron stabilizers. We're going to use Owlabs. Not that there was anything wrong with the Keychron stabilizers, but I just have more trust in the Owlabs, especially since it's going out to a client. Yeah, there should be pictures. I know I put one on my Instagram, so if you you should be able to scroll down and go into the About Me part and find the link somehow to my Instagram. But I know I put a sound test on there. What else is in here? So don't put bent pins. User manual. And I've already opened this up and done some pre-modding, so it wouldn't take very long. But comes with some extra Poron foam, some extra feet, and some extra screws. And then a cable. Pretty good quality. Feels good. How have you been, Ernie? It's been a while. All right. So you can already see that I've jumped in here and already done some kind of pre-mods, but yeah, here's the case. You got the carbon, it's called the carbon black. All right, let's open this thing up so you can take a look at what I've already done. So don't forget the daughter board cable. And there's a little controls for the switch. Okay, so out of the box, it only came with 4 Poron foams on the installed already. So you had one here, here, and then back here. So I went ahead and installed 2 middle ones on both the top and the bottom. Yeah. So there's the interior. And then it comes with a sheet of foam that we'll end up taking out. We're not going to use that. I'm going to put some polyfill in here. And then this one is like glued down, so we'll just leave it in there. It's very, very thin, and I can't imagine it does very much. Okay. So normally these little Poron pads would not be there. I went ahead and took the time because it's pretty meticulous to install. So I did that off stream. And all of the builds that the client saw, they had that PE foam, and so that's what we decided on to go with that. So, oh, if I didn't mention it, it's Hotswap. And then there's foam in between the plate in the PCB. I guess we'll take a closer look at the plate. There's the underside of the plate. So they're owl stabs, and I put a little bit of 205 grade 0 on the housings, and then on the wire I used that XHT-BDZ.
Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top.
All right. So as we discussed at the start of the stream, using Gateron Milky Yellows. So they have the black bottom with the milky kind of see-through top. And these are, they have the stock springs, but I lubed and filmed 205 grade 0 and then TX films. Test these stabilizers before we go too far. So yeah, every time you grab a switch, just turn it over, look at the pins, line it up, push it down. Especially on a Hotswap, because if you push and that pin is bent, you can knock off the Hotswap socket on the back. Then you're soldering. I guess I should have showed the boards that I was grabbing these from, but this was a pallet G67. It's carbon fiber. I mean, not carbon fiber. It's acrylic, stacked acrylic. It has a carbon fiber plate, is where I was going with that. Pretty neat little board. In the frost colorway. Move that lube around a little bit. And an easy way to test this is you push the switch about halfway down and then you tap it on both sides. If there's any metal to plastic, which that's what we're fixing, it would be easily heard. But we are good to go. And all the stabilizers work. This is my Back and Echo 60. Really dirty, but I've had this one for a while. One of my favorite feeling typing boards. Sounds really good too. Okay, we can install switches. Oh, and I will tell you that these, for whatever reason, these Milky Yellows sounded better stock than the ones that I tried before. And then now that I've broke them in, lubed, and filmed them, they sound really, really good. You can't really beat these for the price. I love these little container kinetic labs. They have this size, and then they have one that's about, I guess, about that tall for keycaps. They work perfect. Okay. First mod we're going to do, we're going to put some tape on the bottom of the PCB. So that's the unit all built up. And then what we're planning to do here is what we call polyfill, or something like you would find in a teddy bear. And I got way too much. And the good thing about polyfill is it compresses flat. So instead of having this piece of foam that came with the board, instead of putting this in there, which is restrictive on the assembly moving up and down, having some bounce, the polyfill is a lot more, you can compress it a whole lot easier. I think I still have too much here. Okay. Still got some flex. We do. Nice. know if we can zoom in here on that and see. If I can stop moving. Yeah, there you can see it. Nice and flexy. We got teddy bear guts everywhere. I mean, polyfill. As you probably noticed, we had a wardrobe change. We got rid of the dirty mat. I like this mat. Okay. Infinikey Vanir. They're from the Key Company. And I like it because they have kind of like this the Norse script. There's the Infinikey logo. And these are the keycaps that the client picked out. So good. Such a nice green. All right. For pictures. What do we think? The yellow or the green? I'm leaning more towards the yellow. But there's a lot of green. Yellow for sure. I like him. It is very, very nice. You chose well. Man, that green. Okay, so we have the Keychron Q1. It's built with Gateron Milky Yellows on aluminum. We have switch pads that are made of Poron underneath or on top of the PCB. We did include the PCB foam in between the PCB and the plate. We did tape mod it. I put in a bit of polyfill underneath. We left out the thicker case foam that comes in the kit. Infinikey Vanir is the keycap set. yeah, there's the build. The mods, the alphas, all sound fantastic. And the board looks amazing. For sure. So, Safos, you got an excellent, excellent board. I will jump in there and get those minor little tweaks fixed. I'm glad to finally have built a Q1 now. Okay. Yeah, till next time. Catch y'all later.